My name is Dale Chapman. I'm a Yaliyay Kuma woman from Dirranbandi. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners on the land in which we're gathered today and pay my respects to elders past, present and those emerging. Today we're going to talk about Davidson Plum, or Ooray in language from far north Queensland, Ooray. This little plum grows in a couple of different ways. The New South Wales variety, which is this one, grows along the stem or the trunk of the tree, and it's a tall rainforest tree. So Davidson Plum is a very tall tree, and this one we harvest around about October through to January. And this year they were a very small crop because of the lack of rain. So last year's rainfall wasn't high, so that's why we've only got a tiny plum. To prepare a Davidson plum, you have to get rid of the seed. There's two seeds inside here, and it doesn't matter whether it's this big or it's that big. Queensland variety are quite large. They're probably sometimes they get as round as that bowl there. They're quite huge. But both varieties have two seeds, and generally all you do is pick them open. So I'll show you the gorgeous colour, because this is the special. See how beautiful and burgundy that colour is? And this is why when you're making jams and ice creams and sorbets and things like that out of it, it's very intense in colour. But it has two seeds, and like I said, it doesn't matter whether the fruit is big or little, you will always get these two seeds. It's very tarty, so it's sour, and I'll show you how sour it is because it makes my face go all squishy. And you can see how flat they are. See that? They're really, really flat. But they remind me of warheads. So those sweet and sour lollies that you get in the shop. When you eat them fresh like this, they're really intense, but I find them quite delicious. You can see those two seeds. I keep them, I dry them out in the oven, and then I use them in artwork and things like that. You can also use the seed and this particular juice to dye cloth. And different things that are being made with it now is jams, cordials, chutneys. They also dehydrate it and make it into a powder. And that powder is very intense. You can see that lovely colour. It's very fine. And these powders are actually used in makeup. So you can make a lovely red lipstick, you can make some rouge, you can do a whole range of things with them. And because it's high in antioxidants, it's very good for us to have nutritionally as well.
Hi, I'm Chris Jordan from Three Little Birds in Brisbane. We do catering and events. I'm a Koori man from New South Wales, born in Maclean, which is Bundjalung country. I'm going to show you what to do with these lovely Davidson plums that Auntie showed you how to de-seed earlier. We're going to be making a lovely Davidson Plum Jam, and that's going to be with anise and lemon myrtle. So we've got our lovely plums. We've got some raw sugar and some jam setter. You can buy some jamming sugar and replace it with that. And we've also got our two myrtles in here, anise and lemon. And we're also just going to add a little bit of lemon juice, just because it's got a bit of pectin in there as well, and that's going to help set it. Start by adding our plums to a saucepan. And we've just got this on a low heat. So it's double the amount of plums to sugar. And just combine them in the pot. You can use ground myrtles in this if you want to. If you're using whole leaves like this, you will need to pick them out at the end. And when you've got it combined, you can bring it up to the boil. So as you can see, our jam has come to the boil. So now we're going to turn that down and let it simmer until the consistency coats the back of the spoon. Now what I mean by that is when you dip it into the jam and you make a mark through it and the mark stays. So that'll take about 30 to 40 minutes. So we have our plums, sugar and myrtle, and we're just going to squeeze in a bit of lemon juice.